Cyclocross and road racing are not the same. Both are exciting disciplines with compelling storylines and passionate fans, but they are not the same. There are obvious differences: dismounting the bike on purpose, racing in mud, riding through sand. But there are also subtle differences. One of those is the importance of the result. The podium spots and even the top 5 will be fought tooth and nail in both. But the farther down the line you get in road racing, the more likely competitors won't care as much about placement. 2 riders coming to the line together may sprint it out for the top 20 in a road race, but they aren't going to set up a move, attack, counterattack kilometers before the finish to secure that spot. That's where cyclocross is different. Cyclocross is all about the battle. The battle for first is just as important as the battle for 30th. The racing does not stop at the top, but trickles all the way down the leaderboard. This is a battle for 11th place. Drew Dillman, SDG Muscle Monster rider, started with the number 43 pinned to his back. That meant he lined up in the next to last row at the start. As Telenat Fidea drives the field down the starting grid and into the first turn, Drew has already moved himself from the 40s to the 20s. As the race progresses, he continues to move up the field, passing bib numbers in the teens and even some single digits. With about 2/3 of the hour-long race in the books, the battles begin to solidify. Drew is locked in with Matthew Bolo, who started on the second row. Bolo and Dillman lock in and start to ride as a pair. For a few laps, Drew drives the pace and Bolo sits on his wheel. Maybe cyclocross isn't that different from road after all. The wind was constant all day long and sitting behind a rider did offer some relief. As the lap counter starts to tick down, Dillman had enough of Bolo never taking the lead. On the stretch before the finishing straight, without any words exchanged, Dillman implores Bolo to go out front, and reluctantly, he complies. With just over a lap to go on the long slight uphill drag that leads to the biggest flyover on the course, Drew has a tactically superior position in his battle. And without hesitation, he takes advantage of that position and attacks. And he does not let up. In the end, Drew Dillman gets the gap, wins the battle, and finishes 11th. Did he want to be top 10? Of course, but the race was for 11th, and in cyclocross, that race can be just as important as a podium spot. It's all about the battle.